There is a chapter. They removed from every copy a law too dangerous to print. Tonight, for the first time in a century, it speaks. My friend, you hold in your hand the same force that built empires, forged steel, and conquered continents. It is not gold. It is not oil. It is a definite major purpose expressed through organized thought, now taking form in the digital age. I call it Bitcoin. In the beginning, there was noise. Not the noise of markets, not the noise of politics, but the noise of a dying system, a world drowning in its own debt, its own lies, its own delusion. And in that noise, a signal emerged, not from Wall Street, not from Washington, but from nowhere and everywhere. It had no face, no leader, no flag. It had only a name, Bitcoin. For 13 years it was ignored, mocked, called a toy, a scam, a bubble. But it didn't care. It didn't need permission. It didn't need a central bank. It just kept going. Every 10 minutes, block after block, hash after hash, like a metronome counting down to revolution. And then something shifted. Not in Silicon Valley, not in Singapore, not in El Salvador, in Washington, the city of marble and monuments, of lobbyists and liars, of endless wars funded by endless money printers. Washington blinked. They didn't see it coming. The senators in their suits, the regulators with their rules, the generals with their budgets. They thought they controlled money. They thought money was theirs. But Bitcoin doesn't kneel. It started small. A senator from Wyoming standing alone on the Senate floor, holding a single laser-eyed flag. She didn't ask for permission. She demanded a hearing. Why are we letting China mine Bitcoin while America sleeps? And for the first time, someone listened. Then came the billionaires. Not the old guard, not the Buffetts or the Diamonds, the new apostles. Michael Saylor, a man who sold his soul to the algorithm and found salvation in sats. He didn't buy Bitcoin. He weaponized it. MicroStrategy became a Bitcoin fortress, a corporate nation state, a balance sheet that screamed, "We are not playing your game anymore." And then the quiet assassin from Jan 3, the man who flew to El Salvador with a single slide deck and convinced a president to make Bitcoin legal tender. He didn't lobby. He infiltrated. One nation at a time, one volcano at a time, one Bitcoin bond at a time, 2024. The election, the pivot. Donald Trump, once a skeptic, stands on a stage in Nashville. Laser eyes in the crowd, a chant rising. Stack sats, stack sats. He doesn't flinch. He leans in. America will be the Bitcoin superpower, or it will be nothing. And just like that, the dam broke. Pro-Bitcoin PACs flooded D.C. Lobbyists wore hodl pins. The SEC chairman resigned in disgrace. Operation Choke Point 2 was dead on arrival. Bitcoin ETFs? Approved. Spot, futures, leveraged. All of them. Mining, subsidized. Texas, Kentucky, Wyoming. American soil, American energy, American hash rate. And the strategic Bitcoin reserve? Not a fantasy, not a meme, a bill. Introduced, co-sponsored, passed. 1 million Bitcoin. Bought over 5 years. Funded by seized assets, by efficiency cuts, by the sheer will of a nation that finally woke up. This is not the end. This is the ignition. When America stacks, the world follows. Germany sells its gold, buys Bitcoin. Japan follows. Then Singapore, then Dubai. The BRICS nations, They don't fight the dollar anymore. They abandon it. Hyper-Bitcoinization is not a theory. It is inevitable. Every nation, every corporation, every pension fund, every sovereign wealth fund, they will stack or they will starve. Bitcoin is not just money, it is truth. It is freedom, it is power, decentralized, unbreakable, unstoppable. But there will be resistance. The old guard will scream. The banks will beg. The IMF will threaten. Let them. Bitcoin doesn't negotiate. It absorbs. Every attack makes it stronger. Every FUD makes it scarcer. Every ban makes it more valuable. This is not a bubble. This is bursting. The fiat empire is crumbling. The Cantillon game is over. The money printer, out of ink. In the year 2030, a child will ask, "What was money before Bitcoin?" And the parent will smile and say, "It was a promise that broke." Bitcoin is not the future. It is the correction. It is the reset. It is the reckoning of a world that forgot what money is for. So stack your sats. Run your node. Hold your keys. Because the takeover is not coming. It is here. And its name is Bitcoin.